And welcome everybody to our fourth episode of our D&D campaign. Today we have with us Chris Morbidmartyr, aka Morbidmartyr. We have Carlos, aka Tudyjr, and Kent, a lonely college student. Together we are going to dive into our Exiles campaign and continue our journeys there. Currently, our lovely Mistress Mona is away for the day, but we wish her the best, and she's going to be moving, so we wish her the best on her move, and may she get a long night's sleep before she continues on with that painful endeavor. Oof. Anyway, so and to begin things off, we have a new format. We have cameras, minus me, because I am a shy bitch. So,
I mean, so am I, motherfucker, but you just gotta pull that Band-Aid off.
yeah, scared noises. So, anyways.
Don't ever do that again.
And instead of me doing the recaps, I would actually like my players to do so. So, who wishes to tell us what happened last time?
Oh, so do we want to touch up on the main points, or do we want to go into the nitty-gritty of things?
It's a recap, not a recap episode.
There you
Wait,
go.
are you doing like what they do in all like what they do in all the shonen animes is like to do a recap for like the first like half for like the first like a third of the fucking episode, and then the rest is like opening, and then we only really get like 10 minutes of an actual fucking episode. Is that what you're doing here?
Hey man, I gotta fill in that content fucking timeline.
All right,
but no, it is mostly because since my memory is no longer becoming the best, I have decided that you guys who have much more intelligence than I do should be able to handle this situation.
All right.
Oh,
so
we can handle things.
I got it. All right.
So I believe in you.
When we first left off on last time, we had just found a patch, an area where we found where the thief is probably cutting up his meat in an open glade not too far from the warehouse itself. We then got news that good old Khan is coming to our village in 2 weeks. So
was it 2 weeks?
Yep, 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks.
Our lovely Debbie Dewdrop Carlos over here.
Whatever side I'm on you for you guys. I mean, it could be different. It could be different for them because you're pointing to Ken on my screen. All right.
Yeah. That's
between finding the meat thief and planning for the endeavor of the Khan coming to our village, our group also talked to some of the people in our village who were appointed, I guess, leaders.
They're leaders within their own individual
individual races, right? That's what we're gonna call them for now.
Yeah.
And basically, they just came up to our group and asked how things are gonna be run, because obviously, from the last world we were on, things didn't go too well. And then, as we finally came to a structure of what kind of system we wanted to run in the village, good old Donnald up here got a call on his sending phone. Apparently, according to a character that we know in a different city, their party found my character's family.
So let's just go by names. So it's Ansev that we were speaking to, which is another friend of ours is caretaker in a different part of this canon.
Yes, and we left it on a cliffhanger as he was just about to get into the nitty-gritty about the situation that was going on their end. And now that we have face cams, actually, I think it's better we get to know who is who to get familiarized, put a face to the character. So I'll start it off.
Wonderful idea. Head our way.
I am Chris, Morbidmartyr, and my character is Aku. Nosfer Aku. Mac?
Okay. I was wondering who you were gonna pass it off to, so I was kind
Yeah. No, we're. I think we're both waiting like who you're gonna do it to.
So I am Kent. My character is Mac, also known as Donnald. It's kind of being thrown around back and forth. I think it's also partly because John just never remembers which one's which.
Well, technically, you are both. So
Yeah, I'll complete my thought once the introductions are done.
But yeah, and then that's pretty much it. So, Carlos.
Okay. So my character is Debbie Dewdrop. Don't call her Deborah. She hates it. What else do I say? I'm sorry. I was kind of like zoning out for a second.
Well, really, it's just to get familiarized, put basically a face to the characters.
Yeah, so I am Debbie Dewdrop, and this is not the voice I use for Debbie. The voice I use for Debbie is, oh my god, hello, oh my god, my name is Debbie. It's just to let you know that I'm very excited to be part of this beautiful, what are we calling it? Settlement, city, village. I don't know, but it's cute. There's fun people to hang around. And Famora, oh my god, I can't wait for you to meet her. She's gonna be so totes my best friend. Yeah, that's the voice I'm using for Debbie.
And my tumor grows ever so slightly. Anyways, so in addition to once we actually get into the story itself, I will have each character do a physical description when the time comes and I ask you to do that. In the meanwhile, a quick series of updates. As you can see, we're trying new formats. We have a new cam border incoming sooner or later, made by our lovely Morbidmartyr, but that will come once he's completed some of his other projects that he has on the line. As well as, for those of you who are watching at this time, we don't necessarily have a YouTube banner yet, but that is also coming with courtesy of our lovely Mona, who will be completing that once she's settled down into her new place. And once again, we wish her the best of luck on that move.
This moving's a bitch.
Indeed it is. And starting next month, we will have stream waiting music, so that way you guys do not have to listen in silence to just a screen cap of the lovely art show that our friends and family have created for this campaign and another campaign I'm running concurrently, which is where Onkev is located. Eventually, we will not be using Roll20. We will be using live action cams to depict my lovely collection of minis, which is ever growing.
Yeah.
But that being said,
I want to make sure this is better.
Anyone have any updates for their personal selves that they would like to give to the channel to essentially give free marketing?
Oh, well then that's all me, right? Because I'm the streamer here. So yeah, no, just.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying, I'm the one doing the streams at the moment.
Oh yeah,
you know. I am streaming Final Fantasy X at the moment. Trying to do 2 days a week, you know, and then the other days I'm doing multiplayer with Morbid and others. You know, we'll be doing Among Us, League of Legends, Phasmo, whatever my little heart desires. You know.
Shout out to our good friend Wolf Lee, who has been obviously playing with the majority of us on her stream, which you can find at
twitch.tv/WolfLee.
Wolf Lee.
Is it Wolf Lee or Wolf X Lee? I can't remember.
Wolf X.
Wolf X Lee.
Wolf
Yeah,
X
there we
Lee.
go.
So,
or no, Wolfly X.
We forget
the coordination we have with our friends and our streams because we watch them.
No, yeah, it's Wolfly X. It's Wolfly X. Twitch.tv/Wolfly X.
Anyways, so that being said, let's get started with today's session. Mr. MacDonald.
No,
and I do apologize for my bonus sound effect chair, as it loves to cry out in pain whenever I start moving it. So, Mr. MacDonald, as you said, as we left off with your call with Onkev, he requested of you a favor. Well, actually, I could have two favors, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, you greedy son of a bitch.
Well, what is it?
To the first, I've recently been put into a extra social event. I've been promoted, as it were, and I have quite a few research projects on my docket, and I was wondering if you could possibly assist with some of them.
And what kind of research is this?
Well, to the first, there's these two, and he pulls out the small tabaxi Rin, and his and her lovely new companion, the albino flying snake that used to belong to Iris, who goes by Ankara, aka her superhero name Danger Noodle.
Dane. Okay.
What? Okay. I'll have to ask her about that later.
We I have been charged by a sphinx that we found, specifically a gyno sphinx, to make more of these, and shakes Rin, and you see her going, "Hi," waving directly towards the sending stone. And then help understanding what happened to this one, which Ankara, do the thing. And she poofs into her former snake form away from her more delicate and short-haired form.
Yeah, I don't exactly understand how I'm supposed to help with this.
Well, for this one, I would love to share my research notes with you to experimenting with the spirit rivers in order to try to replicate this experiment.
The spirit rivers?
Yes.
Can you explain?
Yes,
How do
there
you-
are a series of astral rivers that connect every bit of our universe together. You might have recalled them on Alma, where there was a great crevasse that separated the floating continent. This was carved
Yes.
by that river, and it's where I gathered some of my materials to help create this one. As she begins darting off, pretty much following a shiny light in the corner, or you hear her go, "Oh, pretty!" and dive off, and the snake follows. Please don't. Crash sounds. Anyways.
And where can we find these spirit rivers?
Well, I believe you will find them in places where it will look as if a river has been cutting through the land, and the land itself will appear barren. But those who are able to see into the ethereal can see what has actually become of this land. I believe members of your former members of the Arbor Order are well aware of this phenomenon. And if you can keep an eye out for me for where these are located, I would be greatly appreciated.
I see.
In addition, for the second favor, which these two are a concurrent problem, I was wondering if you had found any diamond.
And why do you need some diamond?
Well, I have been crafting a spell that is useful in keeping a sustained population for about 150, and create a small defensible position for anyone who wishes to use it. Specifically, it's a spell I call Mighty Fortress.
I see. But how would we be able to give you any diamond?
You do have your teleportation mat, don't you?
Actually, I have no idea what you're talking about.
When you saw the Illfather, he gave you a mat that had a series of sigils and circles on it, which is essentially a teleportation circle.
That's what that was.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Because we talked about how at some point or another we could use those to travel from our city to our other
completely
players.
forgot about
to
that.
our other player's city. Because remember we talked about we were joking about like, oh, portals, yada 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 yada.
No, he's right. It's a 10-foot glyph-covered scroll carpet.
We have a 10-foot glyph cover scroll carpet just chilling.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot we had it.
Honestly, I think we all did until this got brought up.
It's fun to give you guys
So,
reminders of things you have.
We can teleport places.
I mean, isn't that just a classic maneuver?
I think it's just objects right now. I don't know if we can teleport people.
No, it's a full-on teleportation circle. It goes straight to the Illfather's lair.
Chris.
That's right.
Or to anyone that has that sigil. However, you have to be able to cast the spell teleport or magic circle or a teleportation circle in order to use
Which is like a 5th level spell?
Yes.
And none of us have that?
I don't think so.
So your scroll is your mat is effectively here's this for later. But Ankev
it's a nice carpet.
Ankev being a more powerful wizard than you are has this spell.
Okay, so Ankev would have to come to us just to pick everything up. And that's like just already 2 uses of the spell, I guess, just so he can do it. But yeah.
He's got the slots. So, would this be acceptable to you? In exchange, I could. I cannot cast a spell for you at the moment, as we are currently working on it ourselves. But if it can be done, if you can have the materials, and then within a year, I could start casting myself. Or if you have the ability, I could teach you the spell.
Yes, of course. We can supply you with some diamonds, but in terms of the research, we will need something to work with. Besides looking for the rivers, we don't have anything. We barely are getting tools to make houses. That's all we have.
This is fair, and we are much in a similar position. It's just when you're asked to make a mountain out of, essentially create something from nothing, it's best to seek friends who are at least of a similar mind. And you are, from what I recall from our time back in Alma, you are quite the ingenious individual. But, surely, if you were to
for your research on the shape shifting or the were animals, I don't know where I could even begin besides looking for the rivers.
Well, it's just merely just draw up a couple of hypotheses for me, so that way I may be able to do the experiment myself. Or if you eventually get the resources to have your own laboratory that is fully functional, that you could assist.
If you have the storage, maybe some samples of the arcane blood or the disease or whatever it is. Maybe we can use that to research what it can be used for, what it can be treated with.
Indeed, although I don't think this one wants to be treated. And you see essentially the Danger Noodle has acquired zoomies, as has Rin, you see them sort of running back and forth in the background.
Zoomies.
Okay, I understand. Well, let us know when you are ready to arrive, and we will handle things from there.
If you can gather them in bulk, then how many can you provide?
That's a good question. I don't.
Mm,
Actually, wait a minute. Do we have an exact number of how many things?
yeah, it was
Hold on. I can give you that answer right now.
600 pounds.
Jesus. How much
Jesus
is a
Christ!
diamond now? How much
bro,
is-
we had 600 pounds of diamonds.
Yeah, we
much-
literally traded it for leaves.
Psych-
Debbie Dewdrop over here and Pixie rolled a 1.
To be fair, psychedelic leaves.
Psychedelic leaves. I don't know. I kind of want those back, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Okay. How many diamonds do you need for this project?
For your location and for mine, I would believe 104.
Hold on.
You can't just call it 100, John, and make it easier for us.
Time out.
I did the math I did the math of how many diamonds per carat that you would need. It's technically 52.
Okay.
Oh god, can we call a timeout here?
Mhm.
I just want to get a group huddle real quick out of character. How many diamonds again do we have?
600
pounds worth of diamonds.
Oh, okay, but how much does that equivalent to, like, diamonds, like each diamond?
You guys have not appraised them to that degree yet.
Oh my god.
Let's not get nitty gritty with that. But 104 pounds? Is that what you're asking?
Oh no, 104 individual diamonds.
Oh, okay. The last I checked, these were like miscellaneous hand-sized pebbles because you said these were like pet rocks, and a pet rock is like a fist-sized thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like basically can fit in the palm of your hand. Like essentially
So,
this.
and we okay. Do you mean like jeweler's cut kind of sized diamonds, or do you mean like a raw, like just a cluster? Because
According to the text of the spell, as long as it's worth, I believe, 300 gold pieces worth of diamond.
okay, yeah, John, you're just gonna have to let us like roll
which
to
is
see the cost.
which is about a carat, which is about a pound of. Oh, and it's not a pound. It's about going in ounces, but about a individual diamond will work.
Yeah, okay. Just can you just let us
It is
turn our pounds
for-
into
for-
GP costs for the sake of this spell stuff?
for the sake of this spell. It is essentially he needs 104 individual diamonds of what you have.
And okay, so
And
how
this,
much-
and this is him saying for both our village and his village?
Yes.
I'm just gonna have to look at what did you say the carat was? Pounds?
Let me pull up my notes from.
So we're just gonna have to convert this because all we have is pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, where I have lost my mouse right now.
Oh no.
Oh no, it just died. Sticky notes.
Technical difficulties.
Oh no, it's just the battery. It died.
Wouldn't be a string without some, right?
Something of those natures. That is how. Oh, I closed it out. Oh no. Okay, so. Carat to pounds. So. 10, 100, 1,000. It's about. Let's go into ounces just to be more. It's about an 100.
So what? He only needs,
About 1,000th of an ounce.
yeah. So like, well,
So-
he only needs like what, like
2?
I don't know, like 10 rocks.
For the sake of conversion into this, due to them being uncut and then imperfect, just raw diamond, I'm going to go with my ruling on it is just going to be individual uncut diamond. once you guys get into actually carving these things out and making them refined, then we'll get into actual gold costs, or if you guys develop a currency system in the first place.
All right, I'm just
Because remember, currency is not non-existent in this world right now.
right. I'm just trying to like.
I'm just trying not to get gypped on diamonds here. That's what all I'm trying to happen.
Well,
Enclave wouldn't chip us. That's the thing.
No, if you want us to go by individual diamonds, like
yeah, we'll just go with
let's
individual
just
diamonds just for the sake of content. We're gonna reduce this deal and move on from the conversation.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Yeah, it's getting into nitty gritties, and we can do that off stream, which we'll get into later. So, and if you'd like, you can see the current work. My compatriots found one such diamond that I was able to use, and you can see the works for yourself and see if you'd be willing to accept this trade.
I mean, it's not really much of a trade right now. It's kind of just give us diamonds, please.
That is fair, Mr. McDonald. But this is more of you get to see what your investment grows into.
No, of course we are willing to help you. Of course. We just need to know what you need. That's all.
Like I said, just the diamonds, and you're welcome to see the works that are there, as well as have a fine meal on me.
Yeah. Yes, just let us know when you are ready to come over. And
I am ready. I am ready anytime that you are. Simply call, and I will make my way over there.
Okay.
Now, crazy.
How about we take a minute,
No, yeah, I know.
So.
But I have a question.
And I have an answer.
I hope so. Back to what you were saying about Aku's family. How exactly did you find this information?
Well, as I've stated earlier, we have acquired a sphinx of our own. Which have you ever encountered such creatures?
Yes, we've had a familiar encounter.
On a side note, what gender was this creature?
I believe he was male. And if I'm certain, it seems that he thinks is made, but I'm not absolutely certain.
This is my hypothesis as well. What a small world we live in, unfortunately.
Very small. Oh.
So, I apologize. I'm a little absent-minded with these little rats running around my house all day. What was your question again?
Don't worry about it. I was just wanting to see how much salt I should take with this information about Aku's family.
Aku's family. Yes. We've only encountered them about a day ago. They are attempting to integrate. I haven't had the opportunity to speak with them personally, nor has any of the rest of our party has really begun asking of them what their thoughts and feelings are at the moment. It's largely been generalities, as we did find other members of the council with them. They seem fine. They're healthy. They were in the midst of being attacked by some sort of creature or at least some sort of large animal in its youth.
What?
Yes, there was they have long necks, appear to be large bodies, and an insatiable hunger. Unfortunately, from what I was told, that a large, big-teethed animal began charging at them before it was summarily put down. But I will admit this, its meat is quite exquisite.
Okay.
And as a fair warning, there are a couple of creatures that we have found on our side that I felt that you should be aware of. We recently had an encounter with some undead beholders
From the abyss?
from the abyss itself, I believe. I do believe that they are remnants of the previous war.
I see.
So
That is...
they may still be lingering around, as well as this. And he holds up a
Please.
oblong-sized rock. And at first, it's just a rock. Then it begins moving, and then two beady black eyes open up, and two little hands come out to the sides of its football-shaped rock. And it sort of jazz hands waves at you.
Jazz hands waves.
In Kirby?
It appears
What is that?
that some of the natural elements of this world are alive. This species apparently is trying to devour each other in order to become stronger than themselves. In fact, we've encountered two more of these, but apparently these things also eat mountains.
That sounds absolutely awful.
Horrid, horrid.
I am only aware of what has been told to me because I don't understand what this thing is saying to me. And you hear some guttural, like, crunching rock noises come from the small stone. Apparently this
Sure.
is Steve.
John, did you just make a lithoid race?
Maybe.
Oh, you made a fucking lithoid.
Well, please keep him contained. I'd be terrified to find the entire landscape absolutely torn apart by these things.
Well, it appears that so far we haven't seen any signs of real damage, as they can only wiggle so much towards each other. In fact, there was quite a larger one called Boulder that we left in front of a mountain and said if we gave him one of these, he can go eat and give us minerals from the mountain, but our party is a bit refrained on giving something to eat itself. And he sort of pushed the rock to the side.
I see.
Yes. But that is all I've had to say from our about a month since we've been apart.
Well, I suppose I should share some information with you, but first, I'm gonna just start walking over back to the group now, because at first when you mentioned
Sorry.
Aku's family, I got really worried. So now that I know it's less troublesome, I'm just gonna go back to the rest of the group and kind of show everyone Unkev on the phone, and just just going up to Aku and Debbie, and if Moira was here, then from Moira. But so that seems we've got a call from Unkev, and there's just he was asking for a little updates, what we've been up to.
I relay everything that's happened.
So, I don't think I should tell that your Sphinx has a lake and mine does not.
I'm sure they already know.
Or at least that you're planning for one as it is. But
Let's not have a lake measuring contest, so...
I'm pretty sure they're gonna have the lake measuring contest.
Perhaps. Alright then.
well, it seems that
Like-
everything's going quite well for you guys, and well, I
Yeah.
just figured you should know, Mr. Raku, that your family is safe for now. They are
For now.
well, they are contingently living with us, provided that they contribute to society.
Thank you, Enclave. And granted, I know my family's not the easiest to deal with.
Well, I don't know. I haven't actually spoken to them yet, but you know,
Well, all I can say is good luck.
indeed. And as I have said to Mr. MacDonald, if you guys wish to come over, just give me a call, and I shall whisk you away as soon as I can.
Crossover episode.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna give John a mic.
There will come the day. There will come the day that there is a crossover episode. Don't you?
Oh,
worry.
now you just spoiled it.
Yeah, you're supposed to tease it, you know, get it really going, and
I-
then
I-
go
I-
into it.
I will. I'm saying it's gonna happen. When? Who knows? Or what you'll be doing? Who knows? But
2 years later.
Crossover episode
finally
finally happens.
gotta look for that crossover episode. Crossover episode. Anyways, well, I must get back to work, but it is good talking to you guys, to you lovely fellows again. And
Glad all of you are in good health.
thank you. I'll try to be. Have a good day. And he closes over the sending stone.
It just occurred to me Debbie has no actual attachment to Ankev.
Zero, none whatsoever.
Well, granted, Debbie did come in literally at the end of the whole session. That
Look,
brought them
just
together.
for context here, I showed up. I was literally a receptionist. Showed up, led them to a nice place. I will stand by that. It was the nice
You
space.
kind of showed up right at the middle of the purge. Is what
Yeah,
happened.
and then like right as they like killed this child, I'm just like, oh,
Okay,
and I was
that's
kind, and I
why
was
we did not kill the child.
yeah. Okay. Some people killed the child, all right. I was in the general vicinity, and I got lumped in with them, and well, now I'm here. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and we've never discussed this, by the way.
No,
Like-
I sort of, yeah.
Yeah, we probably should one day, but not today.
You know what? As long as you don't betray us, I think we're gonna just.
Betray you, please, please. Why would I ever do that?
Anyway,
Mhm,
So-
Yes. Why would you ever betray us, Queen Debbie?
exactly. Excuse me, Empress Debbie. It just sounds so much better.
Oh,
God.
Empress Debbie.
It just
Oh.
it just has a ring to it, you know. What can I say? Oh my god.
so
Yes,
My
there is much
my
ringing in my
character
ears.
so
No.
Just no.
No. Just no.
Oh, sweetie, I think it'd be wonderful, but let's not talk about it today, says Famora.
Thank
That
you.
was a very
I'll-
nice thing from
Yeah,
Laura.
I'll bring it up to the next PTA meeting. Okay.
See, Famora understands.
So, what are we going to be doing today?
Good
Well,
question.
it'd be good to find the ore deposits that DeVito was talking about.
Yes. I believe it'd be a good idea to help give our rangers some experience out in the wild exploring. And
Might I
Just
remind you
that-
guys, we do still have to meet up with Tommy tomorrow for the con meeting. You said you'd be there, Dose.
was that tomorrow? I
It
thought.
is tomorrow. We said set it for tomorrow.
The Sending Stone meeting is tomorrow. The actual physical
Oh,
meeting's in 2 weeks.
Yes, the sending stone. Ah,
And knows he did promise to be there. Oh my god, come on.
Yes, I know. I know.
well, we do need this material, and we do not have time to waste. If anyone is going to go, it can be me. I have the means to do it.
We still need to have people on patrol here at the
Yes,
storage for our
I
thief.
only need
Actually,
one hand. I only need one hand to do it, and I need another to help me carry the supplies. But I have my own bag of holding. I can take as much as I can.
Donald, I think we can kill two birds with one stone here. This could be a good opportunity to test out the two rangers that we've been scouting. Send one of them on the ore mission and one of them here.
To divide and conquer.
Yes. So leave a group of the rangers here, and then take one group with each of them leading a group.
So, Arku, I must ask, who do you believe is more capable to lead, and who is more capable to?
Okay, so we're gonna need to do a roll on this of what I observed from them, John.
Okay, do a
So, Arku,
do an insight check.
Yeah, that's insight, right? That sounds like insight.
Yeah.
yeah.
That is a 15.
Who would you prefer?
Or no, 16, my bad. Hold on, I'm gonna give you that answer, Donald, based on what John tells me here.
Well, with a 15, I believe I said there were two individuals who were...
Yes, a gnome and a human.
Yes,
And the gnome is a male, the human's a female, Legami and Diri.
So, Diri.
The male gnome.
Appears to be... they're good. They're in that... They're falling into the ranger suit fairly nicely, but at different aspects. Diri is becoming more of a... sort of a stealthful tracker, whereas the other one is more accurate and more keen on hitting the mark.
Those are both kind of.
Well, not
good
necessarily. Well, one of them's more becoming. Well, one of them's more of less becoming a hunter. The other one's more calculated in terms, probably like in terms of like tactics and everything else like that. So, in terms of the ore aspect, the one that should go with you, I would say Legami should go with you, the human one who's more precise. Because I feel like you and her could probably calculate a little bit more in terms of finding the ore, and then we leave Diri here to deal with the whole situation with the warehouse.
I will take. So then, on your recommendation, I shall take Legumi, and
I think she will make a good. I think she will make a good.
As I kind of look over to the side to where Oda is, and I say, while we are away, I need you to go ahead and start drafting plans for the crafting process of these tools. Can you handle that?
I apologize. Which one were you talking to?
Oda. The
gnome.
Well, yeah, I can do that.
Because I believe it was her and Kazim, the one that were in charge of the whole preparations for everything. So we're probably going to be talking to them a lot about in terms of like when the con comes here. So.
Oda.
Yes.
I will leave you in charge of the project. If you need to commission some hands to help you, go ahead. Get the prep work done, and we will be back with the material.
Okay, I think I can handle that.
Excellent.
I'm just so glad to be part of this.
I give her a pat on the head.
And you see You look down at her and you pat her on the head, and you see her looking up, and it's the biggest, brightest, doe sparkling eyes you can imagine. It's full anime eyes of really kind of thing.
I believe in you.
Oh,
Can
okay.
do I notice this? I kind of want to be in on this, man.
Nah,
It's
this is a side conversation he's having with Oda.
No,
And I have Cheese also kind of like jump up and give her the goofy tiny monkey smile of like the wide, just like just the wide, just toothiest smile, and like a little squeak.
Oh God.
And so Cheese does.
Yeah.
Cheese is a
Jesus, my flying monkey familiar.
Oh, so for the audience, as you're patting Oda, what does your character look like, Mr. MacDonald?
So Mac is a little shorter than average human, maybe like 5'3" or 5'2", something around that. He is rough. He is lightly tanned from his time outside exploring for materials and that such, but he's got vibrant orange hair. He has braids on his sideburns that are locked with a little gold jewelry. One of which has a small teal stone on it. That is. How do I explain it, John? How do I explain the stone? Because it's kind of a weird magic shenanigan going on.
So it is a bit of oval, well polished amber that has.
Oh, it's amber.
It is amber.
Okay.
It has a sort of like a moving swirl effect inside of it. And that's about all I can divulge for now.
So I guess for now, just to kind of leave people not it hanging, it's speaking to Mac occasionally, and no one really knows why. And I don't either.
But I forgot to make this comment earlier, but I do kind of like the fact that because of the fact that technically our characters are two different people, all of us except for maybe Carlos's character, I do like the idea of us switching our names here and there. Like occasionally I'll call you Mac or I'll call you Donnald here and there because that was your character's last name.
Yeah.
Like, and for those of you who don't know, my character's other life's name was Kashim.
Yeah, I was trying to reserve it a bit more because I just thought I wasn't sure when to use it. But
I will have a eventually on the project. Excuse me, had something in my throat there. What is on the project list is doing a full lore cinematic background for this, so that way get everyone caught up and then explain these little bits of idiosyncrasies that we have between what's going on and what's going on then. For now, we will push forward and then describe these things as they come up, or until I get the videos popped up.
Yeah, no.
And what I was gonna go back with was Max. His eyes, they're yellow. It's supposed to be because of his other half's original eyes as well, which because he was a warforged in a different life, and so the yellow lights from his eyes are also are the same. And he is a 4th level wizard, 1st level fighter. He's mostly proficient in melee. Actually, he's all about defensive style fighting. So I guess he's trying to be the tank, which is kind of funny now that we have 2 paladins as well. I'm the wizard trying to be a tank. It wasn't really planned. But yeah. He's got this kind of flame-shaped hair in a way. It's kind of like mad scientist hair, but more shapely.
Think Albert Einstein.
Albert
Yeah.
Einstein.
Like how he had his fucking hair crazy and shit.
Yeah.
Did he have really crazy? I can't remember what Einstein's hair looked like.
I mean, I don't remember seeing an actual like good hair day fucking Albert Einstein ever in any picture that he's in.
I don't know. I'm looking at one right now. It seems pretty okay. It's literally just balding.
I suppose.
Yeah.
He's not actually that old. I think if I haven't really set an age for Mac, but he's probably like what is he like? Probably mid-20s. He's not an old character. And it's kind of hard to be like, oh well, just whatever his other half was, because his other half was a Warforged. She was made and born for like, he was alive for like what, a year? Like, so I can't just be like, oh, he's 1 year old.
He's a newborn.
And
Yeah.
newborn.
But Cheese is his tiny little flying monkey. And it's there's nothing different from it from what you would see in like the monster manual from that.
Very well. So, what thing would you guys like to tackle first?
I say we get the thief situation out of the way. That way we don't have to worry about that, and then we'll focus on the whole con situation because, like I said, my character is eventually going to want to talk to all of you about the whole thing that I said in IRL.
Okay. That a
Right.
consensus?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take care of this thief. This is a big deal.
Okay. So,
Especially if we're gonna be having a party, you know.
are you guys wanting to do like a stakeout right now, or what is your tactics in this?
Yeah, we were going to set up a stakeout because we wanted to see how the thief is doing this, you know, and who exactly, if it's just one person, if they're in a group, is this like how premeditated this is, you know, or if it's just someone coming in at the dead of night, okay, you know.
Okay.
So we're gonna we know where they've gone, and we're just going to have the Rangers kind of do secret stakeouts, and we're just going to try to monitor it. And we're just going to wait for that to happen, really. The way I saw this was like, we keep someone doing this until it happens, because we don't know when it's going to happen next. So I don't necessarily know if this is going to resolve right away.
Oh, okay, so you want this as like an ongoing observation from your Rangers. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that can certainly be arranged. So what do you guys, I'll have them do that right away. So what would you guys like to do with the rest of your actual time?
What time of the day is it right now?
It would be about probably mid-afternoon by the time you had the conversation with Onkev, showed him around the village a little bit.
I mean, I still would just go on the expedition to get metal. We kind of need that as soon as we can. It's going to take time to make tools.
So Kent would be gone with whatever that other ranger Legumi. And me and Nosfer would be dealing with the thief thing at the moment. Oh, I mean with Fomora too, of course.
Yeah.
Fomora is going to go handle PTA organization stuff.
Okay.
She is going to be essentially doing a proper census to identify and get all the individuals in your village organized and taken care of.
Basically she's making a book.
Yes.
She's making a record book of everything.
To which he borrows your assistant, Nosfer. She borrows your assistant, Ellie, I believe.
I believe it would be Nefiri because Ellie's dealing with the agricultural stuff.
Ah, okay.
Nefiri is more of like the political organizer and everything else like that.
Okay, so she'll be taking the Fury and going about
God,
doing bonus assist stuff.
I would like to imagine that Nosfer tried to talk to Nefiri and then Femora just yanked her away. And Nosfer's just like,
Sounds like her, honestly.
Okay.
Indeed.
I'm gonna try and do that with your system one of these days. See if you let me get away with that.
Well, no, because Nosfer this entire time not only has been trying to talk to you guys, but he's also been trying to talk to his 3 assistants. He's been trying to get a moment with them to fucking like.
There is no moments here.
It's fair. Well, here's the thing, right? You guys individually can say, "Hey, I want to go talk to this person at any time." For people that are since
But I do like the fact that every time he tries to get a moment with them, they always get pulled to do something else, and he's just like,
well, I mean, competency has its negatives. In a village full of people who are completely inept at doing just about anything, you just so happen to have the 3 most qualified assistants available.
yeah, I have the 3 most competent assistants ever in this fucking world. Oh yeah, by the way, while we're on that subject, hi, my name is Nosferaku. Segue into character description. Why not?
Why not? Why not? Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So Nosferaku, just a little bit of background for anyone who doesn't know. Nosferaku, it was in the original world an actual like political figure in our old world. He wasn't on the council, but his family was. He was more of the type to want to be with the people. He thought he could do more good outside in the community than on the council. He'd rather be there himself. And Nosferaku is darker complexioned. Like think like someone who is like Egyptian with thick black hair, kind of has like a mustache connecting to his like chin hair, which honestly at this point is probably more growing out into a beard because of the fact that they've been so busy. I see where you got the whole thing about everyone having yellow eyes, John. He too does have yellow eyes, but that's more of an inherent family trait kind of thing. He's in his mid-20s too. He's not that old, but I think he might be one of the oldest ones here in the group, like 27, 28, somewhere around there. He's basically clad. He was a human, but because of the whole incident, he's now like a off-brand tiefling. He's not a full tiefling, but he's kind of like a subspecies of them. He's got wings, bat-like demon wings, a tail, clad in mithril plate armor. He's got a blood spear, moon sword. Yeah, he's basically just decked out,
Mm-hmm.
He's like that one MMO character who was like all decked out in like this edgy ass gear. That's literally how I'm picturing it at the moment.
I mean,
like
mithril armor isn't dark, so he wouldn't necessarily be in dark armor. So,
but would you like it to be dark?
Maybe later on, but no.
Yeah, exactly.
No, because
because
the way
no. I'm gonna cut you off here. Because if anyone's seen Avatar, in that one where they're shopping for like a weapon, you see A in like this fucking like edgy ass fucking armor. That's what I'm imagining you in your character in at the moment. And it's beautiful. I love it. It's great.
I love that you're using the Avatar reference for that. I love that. Nice.
Can't just, I know.
Anyways, before my tumor gets any bigger, we're going to move on.
Yeah, we're going to move on.
So, you have them preparing for the day. So you guys are going scouting out for minerals, right? In the direction that DeVito sent you in.
Yeah.
Okay, so do investigation, survival.
I would prefer investigation.
Well, then investigate away.
Oh Jesus, I got a 9.
Plus whatever.
No, I got a 9. I rolled a 2.
Ooh.
Oh. Eesh.
Ah.
Our
So,
ranger can help you out with that.
Yeah, actually, can I get a help action?
He's level 0. He doesn't really know how to help
Aw.
you yet.
Wait, are we unable to help
Hey, you don't
him?
need you don't
Well,
need a
no,
help
because we
roll
split
to get
off.
the help
We split
action.
off.
Oh, you're fucked.
No, this is an individual role for you, my friend. But
Yeah.
so,
Y'all gonna be wandering the forest.
pretty much like the opening of Dante. You found yourself at the midpoint of your life. Just
Holy shit.
lost in a deep and darkened wood.
Oh. Can you describe this forest for me? Is it deep, dark, and decrepit?
I will get to that. I was actually about to get into that description, but hold on.
No, I just want to make sure that we're getting the description that it's deep, dark, and decrepit.
So
I really want to push the fact that this is a deep, dark, and decrepit forest.
So
8 years, man. 8 years.
in this canopy, like pretty much, you go into where the trees aren't you go to a section of the woods that where the trees get less and from tall conifers into more it's like a patch of dense pine. There is a low mist that hangs through this part of the forest. It feels different from the rest of the wood. It is the air itself feels heavy, and there is an absence of bird sounds. There is an absence of general noise other than the breeze that pushes through the wilderness. As you begin walking through into this area, because in your mind you go, that's where I'd be hiding the rocks. You start walking through, and the fog starts getting thicker and thicker. And at the center of it, you see a cluster of 6 rocks. What do you do?
What do you, I mean, I guess I investigate the rocks.
Return the slab.
You go over to them. You sort of scrape a little bit with a little pocket knife in your deal. Just sort of get some little etchings of it. And it doesn't appear to be anything too strong into what the actual rocks are, but the rocks are placed in a circle, and that's about all you can really glean from it. You don't really know too much.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check. I'm sorry, you said circle. There's no circle. I'm making an Arcana check.
Do an Arcana check.
17.
Ooh.
Nothing about this circle seems magical, although it does appear to be deliberately placed.
Okay.
It's a trap.
Let's see. What can I do here? This might be time for a wizard to cast a spell. Let me see what I can do with this. Gotta double check how this works.
Okay.
I just want to know if this will actually do anything for once in my life. I'm looking at Identify.
Okay.
No, okay, so this only helps if the object's magical. And if you say there's nothing magical about it from Arcana, then Mm,
But I
yeah.
believe identify lets you glean some information about a particular object.
It says you can choose an object that you can touch throughout the casting of the spell, and if it's a magic item or if there's some magical thing imbued about it, I can learn about those properties, how to use them, what it requires, charges, and that specific stuff, or what kind of spells are affecting it currently, or how it was made, if it was made by a spell, and if it's a creature, then it's creature related stuff instead.
Okay.
So
If
it's not like lore, I think.
it is up to you and how if you want to cast it or not.
Do it, man. Do it.
Do it. Do it now.
I suppose. First, you said it was like covered in stuff, right? Like just how old does it look?
It appears to be rock age.
Okay. So if I cast like prestidigitation on one of these, it's not gonna like show me some like carvings on it.
That's up to you.
Try to use prestidigitation first to see what it looks like when one of them is cleaned, I guess.
Okay. You clean the rock, and a bit of it does come off. It does reveal an attempted inline groove, but it doesn't make sense to you.
Can I? I'm not can I, but I'm going to try to draw the symbol in some notes.
Okay. You do a sort of stone rubbing of the glyph, and nothing really happens.
I would like to try that with the rest of the 5 stones, just to see what collective information I could gather from it then. And then after that, I'll see about casting Identify.
There are a series of... For 4 of them, there are glyphs, but they are in different configurations. What languages do you speak?
Shoot, I have to double check. See. Okay, I only know Common and Undercommon. But, no, I have the human with me, never mind. So if these are like Dorkfish or something, I wouldn't know.
Okay. Then the glyphs don't seem familiar. They do appear to be different shapes, except for the last one, which is the largest one. This one has no glyph on it.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Identify then.
On which one?
I suppose on one of them that has a glyph, I suppose. It doesn't necessarily matter since they're not really like unique in that regard.
You cast Identify, and the etching does appear to be magical in form, but it is more of a has more of a natural element to it than what you're accustomed to for your own spells.
Okay. So probably Druidic. Is there any information about what these are meant for?
Not particularly. You are unfamiliar with this style of stone placement. it's not really this is a very much new thing for you to find.
To mark this in my mapping for now, just to remember about this place and hopefully bring someone else who knows what to do.
Okay. Any more burning of the identifies?
No?
Okay. Just asking. Just trying to see what you're trying to use the spell on and what for. So.
I wasn't sure if the rocks had something magical on them, because if there's glyphs on them and you said like they're magically put on there, then maybe I would have. I don't know. I have no idea what to do with this.
Fair enough. So, what would you like to do?
I mean, I would like to try and find the ore deposit. So.
Okay. It's getting to about late afternoon. It's crossing over to evening. Do you want to continue the search?
Yeah, let's just keep searching, and if it gets to be like time to take a long rest, I'll just stop it to take a long rest.
Give another investigation.
Come on. Okay. Good luck, 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 good luck.
18.
My boy.
Okay. So, using the stone circle as a point, you kind of realize that you veered off the main path for where the direction was for a good like 10 miles. So you go, oh, I was supposed to go this way. So you steer it back on course, and you eventually find yourself at a small outpouring of rocks, and it's basically like a jagged sort of like a little mountaintop going into like a cliff peak.
Okay.
And that's about all you see from that. You start with your roll. You start rummaging around the dirt, and you find within the mineral deposits there are solid lumps of essentially iron. The surface bits are a bit oxidized.
Okay.
From being exposed to the elements and whatnot, but there appears to be at least a vein of some iron here.
Right. In that case, I would like to try to do a little bit of mining, I suppose.
It's getting pretty late by the time this point is. It's about
Okay, that's fair.
You sort of arrive at the site just about time when it's essentially bedtime.
Okay, let's see here. What do I have to help? Oh yeah, I have the alarm spell. How does that work? How long does that last?
Well, while you were looking that up, we are going to cross over into what Nosfair and Debbie are doing with their day. So,
what are we doing with our day?
Good question.
Well, we have the other ranger checking in on the warehouse for us at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have him doing that. So we're free to do something for like the rest of the day. I'm trying to remember how much sleep did I get. I don't think I had a full.
You got a short rest.
I got a short rest, huh?
Yeah, you had a short rest last time.
So I'm probably only gonna do like something small and then probably take a full. Then do like a full rest. Get a full rest in before, because I want to be fully rested for the con.
Right, because if this is still the same day, then That means Ellie is still asleep because I tucked her in and put her to bed. Hayet is still off doing whatever the fuck she's doing because she's apparently mad at me for some weird. Well, I probably know why, but
You probably know why. You know.
no, actually, I do know why. I do know why she's mad at me, but and Famora took
He's PTA
Nefiri, so I basically got nothing to do. So I guess I'm just gonna fly around and scope out the air. I'm just gonna fly above the village and just kind of peer around the area.
Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. After
Concern.
yeah, hold on. After Nosferatu leaves, I wanna because they're the like the people are still there right in the town hall, like all the important people are there.
Mhm.
I'm assuming. I now that Nosferatu leaves, I want to ask around about what they know about the missing food, if anything.
Okay. Do some persuasion.
Ooh, hold on. I just want to double check my persuasion. Oh, it's so pretty. Please give me a decent roll, though. I've been having.
And then Chris, if you can give me a perception check. Oh, it looks like fun happened.
Don't put your hand over your eyes like that, man. It makes me nervous.
Carlos, what did you roll, buddy?
I want to double look at it. Oh, thank God! I looked at it again. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I'm an idiot. No, it is bad. It's bad. It's bad. It is. Oh, Jesus Christ! Why?
Were you hoping it was a 7?
Yeah, it's a 1.
Oh no!
I'm just gonna sit back, relax, and let John do his magic. Go ahead.
So, what spells do you have that are showy and flashy?
Showy and flash.
Mhm.
Oh, let me see. That won't kill anybody, right? That's what we're going for here.
No. What is your flashiest spell?
Probably fireball.
No, no.
I do. Okay. Hold on. I do have thunderclap and molder. Those are flashy in their own ways.
Those are all bad. Those are
I know, Chris. I'm trying to mitigate.
Uh-huh. So,
Hold on. Can you consider blink flashy? I'm pretty sure that's kind of fun.
oh,
I mean, I would probably think Thunderclap, actually.
oh,
personally.
sweet summer children. He said the magic words. So, you spend the better part of an hour and a half asking people, where are they? Full Batman status. Where is she? What is?
Nope. No.
Because you have gone into your head that you are the Detective Deborah.
Detective Deborah on duty.
Upon not getting very much information, you go to the edge of the forest.
Oh, I'm about to start a forest fire, ain't I?
And you are a bit smart about it. You do find an open clearing next to next to a cliff face.
Okay.
And you cast Fireball in frustration. I also need you to roll. So you lose the spell slot for it.
Yeah. Oh man.
I both need you to roll on your wild magic table. Oh, no. Do you know what? Hold on.
No, because you made the table.
Indeed. Just give me a D100.
As he unzips his pants.
Mm-hmm. Need to dig out
Oh,
some books.
this is fat material for him, 100%.
Need to dig out some books.
Like for people who don't know, John has been rolling like shit for the last 3 weeks, and I think this is finally his time to fucking shine. And
This is my first shit.
John didn't even roll it though.
Yeah, this is my first shit roll in the whole campaign.
And do it for today, just so I can enjoy this magical moment.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to do the regular table, but but it will have bonus features.
Okay, so what am I rolling here?
You roll a percentile. That's your 2d10s.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Wizard.
Come on.
77. Oh, that's
Oh
that's,
no.
that's not gonna bode well. I already feel that's not gonna bode well.
That's a double.
I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
No.
Progressively worse or anything.
Okay. There's that. I also need you to roll damage.
So what is the damage here? Hold on.
I think it's 8d6.
8d6. Holy shit. 8d6. All right.
You just had to say it, didn't you? You just had to say fireball, didn't you?
Well, no, he's gonna know. Yeah, he has my character sheet. I'm not gonna.
I do.
6. 8. 12.
I don't know. This is kind of like this green stop sign moment for me.
18 plus 18, 18, and then I have to add what else do I add in? 18 plus what?
Oh no, it's no pluses. It's just the 18.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, so 18.
No spell bonus damage. What's the spell attack bonus damage?
No.
Okay.
No. You don't want that.
Okay, no, I'm just making sure. You know, I'm here. I want to make your day, John. I want to make your day.
7.
And how quaint! It's you who's the one that causes this.
I know, right? It's
I
just
need
of
mine.
all people.
Where are my d20s? Because I do need to make dexterity saving throws. What is your spell DC? Never mind, that doesn't matter because those were both 2 and 3. And that is a 10. That doesn't matter. Anyways. So. As you cast Fireball in frustration at this cliff face. For a brief moment, you are like, that's so good. Like, oh my god, this feels so satisfying.
it's satisfying. Oh my god, no, I got you down. Hold on, let me get to it. Oh my god, it's so amazing. It feels great. Oh my god, I feel like relave that to my man. Like, de-stress, forgive and forget,
and
move on.
Just as you're getting halfway into that thought,
your
body begins to morph. And change.
Okay.
I need you to cast a saving throw. Which is just got polymorph.
Well, you said it, polymorph.
Yep. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh man.
Wisdom. What's my wisdom saving throw? Hold on.
Last I checked, not good.
Oh shit. I need a good roll here.
And it's against your own. It's against your own spell casting DC. So
I have to be my own spellcast DC.
Yeah.
What the? Okay.
What's the number here, Carlos?
Shut up! I need.
What's the DC? What did you roll?
Just need double check. So my spell DC or I just want to the spell save DC, right? That's what I got to beat.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a 14. I can roll the 5. I'll roll the 14, and my saving is +1, so 15. So,
oh my God.
continue, John.
So you beat
Because-
it? You beat it, or you?
Dude, I beat it by 1.
So your initial vocal cords begin. So you passed. So you begin transforming. What is the what would be the last animal that Deborah would have thought about?
at the
Oh,
moment
no.
of like blowing some shit up.
Mm-hmm.
She's cutesy, pretty tinkering. It'd be like,
Actually, I need you to make a perception check. My bad.
oh, okay. Okay, I'll do perception. I'll do perception check. I mean, it's whatever, but yeah. All right, perception. Let's go. 17.
You see a creature
Okay.
across that was up on the cliff face. It
Oh
was.
no! Did I kill it?
Oh yeah, no, that was long since incinerated. But you look up there, and you see this creature, and it was very much dodo-like.
Okay.
It was. Imagine a combination of Hey from
From Moana.
from
Uh-huh.
Moana
Mm-hmm.
and a dodo bird.
Okay.
It is extra fluffy.
Yeah.
It is. It's like most of its size. You can even from your far enough distance away, you could tell that this is just a very puffy bird, and you become your own version of it as the polymorph spell is cast, and it's sort of like, man, that's a pretty bird. I bet I can make it prettier, kind of thought. So you become a rainbow-like variant
Oh,
of
that's
what
not too bad.
of what I will lovingly call a dum-dum bird.
Aw. I feel I'm being punished for something, but it's okay.
What'd you do in the last week?
I don't fucking know. I would like to know myself.
I can't help it. It is the randomness of your spell casting.
Dude, really? Polymorph? Holy shit.
And unfortunately, it's the last animal you've seen, and the last animal you've seen was the dum-dum bird.
Okay.
Now, as you have done that,
Mm-hmm.
you hear in the distance, coming from the cliff, "Awoo, awoo," as three large wolf-like creatures
Oh no.
pop out of the cliff face. They are charred and smoking, but out from their area comes a chilling breath.
Oh no.
Yeah, see.
As the area around them begins to start to shiver and chill.
Oh.
You see them look around, confused.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
I'm a giant rainbow bird. Am I like the size of my normal self, or am I like bird size now?
You are about knee high at the top of your head.
Can I fly out of here?
You attempt to fly. You do have wings,
I do. That's what I'm saying.
and much like a turkey trying to gobble its way up a small bush, it is just the flight is happening, but it's not in the way you as an individual want it to happen.
It's not the most graceful flight.
And the wolves have taken notice.
Ah! Can I talk?
No, you speak bird.
Oh my Jesus.
Why you gotta do him like that, man?
I rolled a 1. This is fapping material for him, man. He hasn't had this in a while. Let him have it. Well, I try to hide at this point now. I feel like it's too late.
I
feel like it's too late.
I need you to make a stealth check. Don't worry. Just tell me what you did. I'll add the numbers myself.
19.
Okay. So, you go full stealth mode. You do a pretty clever thing for a essentially a dum-dum bird.
Mm-hmm.
Which is you dig yourself into a bush and sort of do natural bush shapes like the old Looney Tunes cartoons of just like blending into the open space and like fitting into the little crevices, going like, I'm stealthed.
See, I'm picturing more like Kronk when he's doing his own like thing.
No, because you succeeded on it. It's more like you are hilariously or at least did a good enough roll to do a proper stealth. You are maximum just I am Bush kind of status.
Okay, continue.
Two of the wolves circle around to where they think you were. You see one approach your little your bush and whisper quietly, "Which way did they go?"
Where is she?
Wait.
I know it wasn't you, little snack. Tell me, where did they go? So we can have a polite conversation about waking us up.
Let me roll something real quick. I just wanna. Point east.
Okay, do a persuasion check. Actually, no, performance. Because you are bird.
I am bird.
And you cannot speak human right now.
Well, 19 plus 3, so 22?
Yeah.
Thank you. And it sort of goes deep into like your into where your fur and where your feathers and neck are. Now I can find you. If you're wrong,
Ooh.
I'll come back. Boys, this way. And you see them running towards the east.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving a trail of ice and frost across all the bits of charred grasses and bushes that were nearby. And they begin running off.
Well, I looked up polymorph. It's gonna be a while.
It's like an hour, right?
It's an hour, up to an hour. In that hour, I am hightailing it back to the village and looking for Notsfair.
You escape. So, I need you to make some dexterity saving throws.
Oh, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Dexterity. Oh, not the best. How many do you need?
I need 2.
Like I just picture like Debbie Dewdrop just like.
Well, first one is a 12.
Okay.
Second one is 11, 12. 14. I can't count plus 3 apparently.
Carlos can maths. So, you see a small child going, "Dinner!" and start chasing after you. Just narrowly, you manage to gobble your way out of the hands.
Okay.
And then another child begins to follow after him. And it's sort of become a game of chase as you are herding a small group of children who are dipping and dodging, trying to catch you. You can
There's some
almost
fucking bloodthirsty children. Jesus.
I know, right? Jesus Christ, man.
It's not even just like, oh, pretty bird. It's, oh, dinner.
I know, right? It's not like I want to keep it as a pet. It's like I need to murder and eat you.
this looks delicious.
Oh my Jesus. Okay.
And so it becomes a dun 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 dun
I love it. I love it.
running
Continue.
around the village in your quest for Aku while dipping, diving, and dodging. Remembering your 5Ds to try to escape these children.
Exactly.
Until eventually, at around the 59-minute mark, you run into Aku. And fly, quote unquote, fly, flutter. You flutter into his arms. Aku, you now have a dodo-like
Rainbow.
bird.
You have a dumb rainbow bird on your in your arms. What do you do? With a bunch of, mind you, bunch of children chasing it. So the scene is set.
What'd you do?
What would my character do in this situation? Actually, I don't know.
You want a number of kids?
Sure.
John, you want me to roll for that, or should
No,
you
I
wanna
got
roll
it.
for that?
It's about 8.
Okay.
It's a pack of
Huh.
8 kids after a rainbow dum bird. So
For an entire hour.
yeah.
So-
Well, I mean,
They-
it may be for like the latter half. I want to say like the last past 20, 30 minutes.
These are the remnants who managed to still keep interest in the chase.
Oh, there were more.
Holy shit.
Some have come and gone. Some have had parents call them away. Some just became available for playtime.
Well, little one, where are you running from?
Oh, you're pointing towards me?
Yeah, like I'm like holding you up, like, well, aren't you a fluffy one?
I'm literally pointing my feathers like how I'm doing that to kids. Pointing you, kids.
And by the way, Aku, this is the
Because
soft,
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
like this is a very, very soft bird. Like it is abnormally fluffy.
Whole burb, gentle like hamburger.
I kind of like, you are actually really soft.
Oh, this is weird. Oh, I'm freaked out.
So now you're just caressing Debbie.
As you begin caressing him and just sort of caressing her, and the kids kind of arrive and go, "Aw, the Count caught him," and they're like, some of them are disappointed, some of them are like, because they didn't get to catch it. Others are like, "Oh, the Count did this when we couldn't. What a Count!" However, just as you're about to address the children in this moment, the bird begins to unfurl into its human form, and now you are holding in both arms, "Carry me across the threshold" status of a Debbie Dewdrop.
Hiya!
Mrs. Dewdrop, fooling around as usual, I see.
Letting out some frustration here and there. Can you let me down? Yeah. Turn around to the kids. Now, kids, as fun as that was, I am not dinner. Go back to your parents. I need to talk to your nose fair real quick.
Looking like a snack, though.
I am.
Full on looks of amazement and perplexion as to what is going on with this very moment. They're like, "The birds are people."
Those 8 kids are forever like, do we even need this? What if it's like our cousin?
We started the vegan movement.
I know, right? We just made vegetarians. Mommy, Debbie was a bird.
The birds are people.
Anyways, so I turn back to Nosfair and be like, So,
Yes.
here's the thing. I may not have blown up the side of a cliff and woke up some, how would you call them? Unpleasant creatures. And, I got transformed, so they didn't know it was me who woke them up and kind of burned their home / sleeping quarters. And I pointed them, east. So they said they come back if they come find me, if they can find the person, which is me, and they took my scent, so he knows where I am. So, long story short, we might have to fight some wolves. By the way, they have ice. Do you think the Sphinx wants to get in on this?
Let's go ask him.
I like where you're going. And I go running towards DeVito.
You go
Like
up
we
to
don't-
DeVito, who is sort
as
of... Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
As we're walking, I'm just like we don't have anything else to deal with right now.
You guys approach DeVito's spot, which is effectively a hole in the ground at the moment. You look in and you see him sort of mud-running. Like just full on cat in a box, just wiggling around, getting dirty.
Oh.
I see you're enjoying your hole so far.
I can't wait for there actually to be stone here. But a good mud bath is wonderful.
Excuse you, Mr. DeVito.
Yes. And he's laying back and he's not even looking at you. It's sort of like a casual waving at you paw. Yes, can I help you?
I got a question.
Yes.
How would you like for me to help you out with the rest of your home? I will spend all my time that I can on you, just exclusively you, but I need your help with a favor.
What is the favor? And he's intrigued. He sort of rolls over and a bit of mud falls down from his wisp of a mane.
Oh, I forgot he has a mane. Sorry, I keep forgetting what he looks like some of the time. What do you know about wolves with ice powers?
How would you know about that, as it is currently spring summertime? And why?
Well, and go ahead and explain the story, like exactly like I told Nosfair.
You see the Andosphinx hold his forehead in a similar action that Nosfair did. So it appears you don't like Oh, well, that is a bit of a doozy of a mistake you have done. You see,
What did she do?
You see, there is a pack of wolves who were embedded with some of the Illfather's strength. They are often the heralds of winter and bring it across the land. Although it may occur naturally in some spots, these ones accelerate it. And you say you woke them up when they have just been asleep for maybe 3 months?
3 months, 2 weeks. But who's counting?
So... you may have some troubles coming your way. They really will not stop until they find you. And if they wake up their whole pack, you may bring winter sooner.
My head just slowly just turns to Debbie, and I just stare at her. Just really.
How was I supposed to know they sleep there? So what options we got, huh?
Well, you can try to track them down as fast as you can now, as there is not very much east of here that is left. So, or you can wait for them to come find you sooner, but I would not delay in handling of this affair. For, I like dinner. And my dinner tends to go to sleep in winter. So...
I'll get the Rangers on it.
Well...
Well,
hold on. I might have a solution for perhaps a special deal between me and Miss Dewdrop.
Mm-hmm.
You've already shown interest in assisting me in this matter. How about you become my assistant permanently?
Oh my god, I get to be an assistant again! Now, that depends on one thing, though. Do I have days off?
It's adorable. No. In exchange for me of essentially getting out of this pit and expediting this situation, you become part of my temple.
I'm really liking where this conversation's going.
Do we have a deal?
What are our chances on fighting them? Ballpark it for me.
How skilled are your rangers?
We have the tracker one with us, so I don't know.
Fledgling at best? I'm certain you can find them in a quick and timely manner. Meanwhile, Kent is just shaking his head. And
I know, just looking at Kent, he's just like, it's like,
Do we have a deal?
No, hold on. When you say part of your temple, what do you specifically mean? I need to know.
My newest acolyte. In that you cater to my every whim, help recruit more people into my essentially protectors.
This is starting to sound like a cult.
I know, I'm really not liking this.
Yep.
None of this.
Mm-hmm.
After all,
Well,
I am a magnificent creature, and you see him sort of like do like the mud shake of getting rid of all of his all the gunk off his wings and his fur, and definitely for a second, it's like one of those like, it's like slow motion, kind of like, oh, this is actually a very beautiful creature kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Kind of one of those, like, you know, when Prince
man.
Charming takes off the helmet, you know?
Yeah, full on.
Yeah. That's that. Okay, that's where you're going.
Wow, Master of Persuasion, what are you doing? This is your
No,
ballpark.
this is where I have to go. Okay, give me a moment. I need to think about where my train of thought wants to go here, because I can do two ways, and I don't like either way where I'm going, because it requires good rolls and against the Sphinx. And I don't know how well that Sphinx's rolls are going to be.
Well, here are the options. You can disagree, and we can find these things on our own, which shouldn't be hard considering they leave trails of ice wherever they go.
Yeah, that's not the part.
But the problem is
fighting them or
it's
convincing
fighting them. Yeah.
or convincing them not to.
Which, in this case, they're after you.
Yeah.
So you've put yourself in a predicament here between a sphinx or dealing with wolves.
There were specifically 3 wolves, right?
Yes, there were 3 wolves.
At this moment, you hear the deep into the other recess of the wilderness.
Well, Mr. DeVito, as great and amazing as you are, being part of your thing kind of clashes with my thing. So, turning to Sparrow and be like, let's go fight.
To each their own.
Right.
Oh, well.
Oh, but by the way, Mr. DeVito, if we end up dying and losing, you end up losing your temple. But don't worry about it. We'll take care of it.
Persuasion check.
That was actually really good.
That's what I had to do. Oh my god.
Yes. That is actually really good.
Persuasion 6 plus 11 and 6.
17.
19, 20, 21, 22,
Oh my god, no, it doesn't
23, 24. Okay.
It doesn't work. He pulled a 24. Fuck me, dude. I think I had to get a natural 20 there.
He's a
Sphinx,
sphinx.
yeah, Sphinx,
He's a
Sphinx,
sphinx.
that's why.
So, well, that is true, but I believe that your fellow compatriots here could help you out, and I can move along. So, in addition, you might be angering some of the other creatures nearby, so I would recommend taking my deal. As you don't want to be the sole course of you being enemies of the entire region, would you?
Motherfucker.
Yeah, you're kind of low-key fighting winter itself. So
Yeah, apparently, fucking. I feel like I'm fighting. What's that thing from? What are those guys from Game of Thrones? The Night King. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Where am I going from here?
But of course, it's entirely up to you.
You rolled so well. What can I say back?
And, getting on the ground floor of being the first of my acolytes could make you high priest.
I see where he wants me to go, but I don't want to go there. You understand, Chris?
Yes, I know. I know exactly where this is going. Oh my god. Because essentially you become her servant.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I'm trying to avoid here. Let me see.
So now our options have officially become: do we piss off the creatures of the seasons, or you become an acolyte or a high priest of a sphinx?
Well, do I just want to be a servant to the fucking Sphinx, to DeVito, and I'm not really for that at the moment.
And I do believe that you also already said you would still help me with the temple, just for giving my advice.
Was that? I don't remember my exact wording on that.
You said, would you like some personal assistant where I will spend the majority of my time assisting you with your temple?
Any free time I had, I would assist with the temple.
Mm-hmm.
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 Tune in next time.
No. Hold on. Last ditch effort. And You might not like it, Chris.
I'm gonna kill you.
You might have to kill. You might kill me. Let's see. How I need to phrase. I need to phrase this right and perfect.
Carlos.
That is true. I did say I would do it. So I will hold myself to my word on that one. However, if I do perish, clearly no time. And by the way, if I perish, Nosfer kind of eats the dust too, and so does everyone else. So then no one will work on your temple. It'd be a shame, really. I don't want to see your temple.
Oh, I know where you're going with this. Okay.
I kind of want to say this is deception because you're not leading the entire village out to go after these wolves.
It is super deception, bro. It is so deception. I am bullshitting out of my ass here.
Go ahead, do a deception as your last ditch effort.
You better fucking roll a 20, I swear to God.
Chris, I don't think I'm gonna roll a 20, man. I don't even want to look. I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna roll. Alright. God.
No fucking way.
No,
What'd you do?
It's a 19. It's a 19.
Okay.
But 19 plus what is it? Deception?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
25.
Just gonna do that.
Is this another one?
So,
or it's natural 20s.
don't worry, it's in the Facebook chat.
I see. I
Oh,
understand.
fuck you, dude. Holy shit. What bullshit is that? Whatever. Let's just become his acolyte. Oh, no, fuck.
Well, that doesn't exclude... Unless you're bringing everyone in the village, then I don't believe that...
Oh, wait. Hold on. What'd you say?
I said,
Continue.
As I don't believe you're bringing everyone in the village on this little adventure of yours. I'm going to say that I'm pretty sure I can still persuade someone here to assist me, as I can bring wonderful bits of knowledge. But if you don't want my help, I can just rest here while you go gallivanting about.
It is at this point.
No. I think he fucked up here. He might have fucked up here. You left me an opening. You left me one more opening. And I'm
Okay, Phoenix, right?
Objection! Well, I am certain you could probably convince them. How is your command, really? Because without Nosfer and Mac, I don't know if he'd want to be all in on this. And I'm using that Mac isn't here at the moment, thank God, blessing. Mac would want to be on this. So, I mean, these people are pretty much worthless without Nosfer.
Possibly. But we can see. But it's your choice. If you wish to stay, you can stay, and I can help you in this endeavor immediately, or you can go about. Either way. I just need to know if I'm going to be getting up, or if I can go back to my mud bath.
This piece of shit. Damn it, I thought I'd get him with that.
I'm like just leaning up against the wall, just like.
You guys gotta figure something out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I don't gotta figure out shit. It's Debbie over here who put herself in this situation, so.
Well, to be fair, it wasn't Debbie. It was the dice.
Okay.
Fuck, man. Hey, John. Outside of character. What does my deck of illusions do out of curiosity?
It creates random illusions.
Random illusions, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have no control over what they do.
Nope. Well,
Alright.
for some of them you can control the illusions, but most of them it's just an illusion of a random thing.
Okay.
If I recall, I do not have the spell directly in front of me at the very moment. But
He is trying his damnedest to get out of this.
I know. I really am. I really am. I'm like doing anything. I'm thinking of like multiple things at the same time here.
while Debbie struggles to try to come up with a reason to
Go
escape,
back to camp. Go back.
escape obligation, Mac. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Donald. Mr.
Yeah.
Donald. How is your preparations coming for your nighttime
Right.
defenses?
So, essentially, I was going to just try to take some watch shifts with Legumi, give Legumi some chance to train with that survival. And I guess since she's a ranger, tell her to go try to find some rations, and if not, that's fine because I still have rations. Just it's practice, and I can set up alarm spell, and that just says a 20-foot cube is now gonna give me a mental alarm to wake me up if something is trying to like get close to us at least. So I was just gonna try to do that. Let's see. I don't believe there's much else I can do, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give Legumi my what's it called? My gem of brightness for now, as kind of like a flare, in case that she gets in trouble.
Okay.
And let's see, what else can I do to actually help her? Because I don't want to just be like, good luck, have fun, and then like, watch her fucking like eat shit. No.
Wait, what?
No, like in case something bad happens.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I could give her a healer's kit and all, and if she doesn't have a weapon, I'll give her my rapier and longbow and arrows. Even actually, I have nets. That's right. Jesus Christ, I'll give her. I'll give her some nets. I'll give her my longbow and arrows, and I'll give her a rapier, gem of brightness, healing kit, and I guess that for now. Fuck it. You know what? I tell her to put on my gauntlets of ogre power
Okay.
for now, and I'm telling her that. Actually, let's I guess you want to just act it out a bit.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, because I feel like that'd be more fun. So, Legumi, I'm going here. These gauntlets. These gauntlets are priceless artifacts for now. Put these on and do not lose them. They will enhance your strength and your capabilities. And here, it is my silver rapier, as well as a gem of brightness. Use this if you find yourself in a situation you cannot run from. Use this and point it to the sky, and hope that I find you.
Hope. Hope that I find you. Okay.
If not.
No. I got this. I got this, boss.
There's not much else we can do, but wait a minute. Here, and I give her. I give her a paper bird and just says, if you so need to contact me, this will find me from anywhere. And you can even follow it as kind of a beacon.
Okay.
I have my own. I will be able to find you with them.
Okay. Sure. Um, so I'm gonna go try hunting, and um, um.
I believe in
Oh,
you.
this is a lot. This is pretty heavy.
Do not do not exert yourself. If you feel uncomfortable, come back to camp.
Okay. I got this. And she gives herself a little slap to the face, and begins going out into the wilderness while you set up your camp. I need you to make a perception check.
Okay. I am okay. Let's see. I get +4, right? Yeah. I got a 22.
22. You go out into the you look out into the wilderness, sort of a bit more focused on where Legamy is going, and it's quiet. There's still some natural elements to it as you start while you're looking around, kicking on the fire, preparing a little sleep space for you to go officially surveying in the morning. Nothing really sets you off as to what's out there in the woods. It seems pretty quiet out there. After about halfway into the night, she comes back empty-handed, but she has more of a there's a look of dejection, but not out of it appears more to be like a like I'll get him next time kind of look.
Yeah.
She approaches like, I almost found this weird armored shell of a thing. It's very small though.
Interesting.
But despite it being quite cumbersome, it just narrowly missed my net.
And what was this creature? Maybe we should take note of it.
It had 4 legs, a rather thick shell, and a bit of a spiny tail.
I see.
Oh, okay.
It didn't seem the most intelligent of beasts, when I tried to put it in the net, it kind of just listened lazily to the left a bit, and then it dodged it.
And how big was this creature?
This one was about the size of a bedroll, fully laid out.
Interesting.
About 3 foot long.
I'm just gonna kind of like turn that into a good way of helping her try to like practice taking note of different wildlife and like how to kind of break that down. So I guess maybe I don't know if you want me to try to do like nature or just like an intelligence thing to try to like help teach her.
No, we're gonna go with you sort of go okay, well, as you need sleep yourself, it's one of those like you kind of give her a sheet of paper and a pen and just go write down what you saw.
Perfect. Because like as a fighter, like it was just like try to analyze what you encounter.
I got you. As Donnald isn't really a, how can I put it, the most social of creatures. I see him more as like here's homework. I'll tell you what you did wrong once you've done your homework
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
kind of person. And not to take away from your character, but it
No, I like that. I like that.
so we'll have you guys do that. Meanwhile, you get finish the rest of your sleep. It is uneventful. And you awake the next morning ready to start the beginning processes of excavation. Meanwhile, flashback a few hours earlier. Oh, Deborah. Miss Dewdrop.
Yeah, Carlos, my character's down regardless because he wants to protect his people. So he basically will go with whatever you decide.
We fighting some wolves, boys.
We're fighting them? That's what
We're
we're going
fighting
with?
them. We're fighting them.
Okay. Very well. I get to go back to my nap. Oh, my rutting just before my nap. Rolls back over onto his back. Have fun. Let me know how you've done.
Oh, we will.
So, you begin chasing after the wolves. I need one of you guys to do a survival check.
A what?
Survival.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking out for me, that's why. I'm like, wait, what?
Survival check.
Oh, okay. What's your survival, Carlos?
Mine's +4.
Just one
Which
better
one?
than mine. So mine's 3. So
Leave the wolves alone. What the fuck?
what?
I saw
She's
that on
watching. She's watching the stream.
Nah, fuck the wolves. They gonna die. All right. Well, you want me to do it then?
Yeah, go ahead.
I
These
mean,
wolves look suspiciously like they're alive.
I mean,
Give me the
honestly,
wolves,
honestly,
Irish accent.
unless we can kind of curve them to us, I don't know. Maybe we can get some pet wolves in this bitch. I don't know.
I'll try talking, but man, you've seen that one roll made me. 18 + 4.
So 22.
22.
Okay. So,
God, fuck this dice, man. Ugh.
I'll give you a chance to talk to them, Mr. Persuasion, and then we'll kill them if
And
we
then
need to.
and then we'll kill them. First, we get him to our side,
I
and we
like how
murder him.
I like how that's not an or, it's an and. It's like talk to them, and then we'll kill them, no matter what.
No, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It depends on what Mr. Persuasion here can do.
Iris, you're not there. You can't contribute to this conversation. Stop it.
Debbie Dewdrop, more like Debbie Disaster.
Disaster roll, man.
So, you managed to track down the ice path.
Mm-hmm.
And you look all the way, you start making your way towards the coast. And you see it going on for a long while. It's mid-afternoon. Do you want to go chasing into the night to try to catch up to these winterish beasts?
I mean, I have night.
To our fans watching, I will periodically will look at the chat window to go see what is going on. So there's no reason to be ashamed or to be fearful of it. It's not really interrupting, as it gives us a bonus moment to go, no. However, for the members of my other table, it does get funny when you guys start interacting and referencing this events that happen here, because I'm a sadist like that, and I love torturing my wife, who's part of the other table, and she really wants these winter wolves. She's an animal collector, and God help me, because she is.
Now I kind of want to just tame them just to spite her. I kind
of want to murder them, you know? That's just me. preservation and all.
Spite taming or spite killing. Who knows? Let's see what happens. So,
¿Por qué no los dos?
Why not both, right? We kill the alpha, we tame the other two.
Anyways, before I lose it, are you guys going into the night to catch up to them?
Alright, what should we do? Because we still gotta do the con thing in the morning.
Yeah.
And we have to do it by like mid-noon. So we would have to like track them down, kill them, come back.
We have to resolve this now. Like literally, we have to do it now.
Yeah, because if they get it, I feel like we could take 3, but any more, fuck, dude. Any more would be we would be like Mac and the Rangers.
So
you just want to go at it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're tracking them down.
Okay, so you go full speed, tracking them down.
Luckily, I could do that. I forgot. I have that kind of fucking efficiency. Holy shit!
As you get about halfway into the woods towards the coast itself, the trail ends. And it's cold and quiet. You don't hear a sound moving, a breath being cast other than your own.
We're being hunted.
We played enough Phasmophobia to know where this is going.
Yep. They're probably circling us right now, let's be honest.
Honestly, that's probably the thing.
They're pack hunters. They're still wolves at the end of the day, so.
Fun.
I'm wondering what you guys are doing.
Oh. You want to do perception?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, out of curiosity, what's your animal handling at?
Animal handling?
Yes.
I have a 3 on that.
Really?
You want to just try that?
Well,
Well,
I mean,
actually,
we'll get to.
No, actually, now that I think about it, my Oath of the Ancients actually allows me to interact with animals. So
I'm gonna let you take some of that lead, buddy.
actually, let me just skim on that real quick. Sorry, let me just.
No. Do you, man. If it means me not having to deal with this, I'm good.
Paladin, Sacred Oaths, Oath of the Ancients, Kindle Light, Shelter, Preserve, Be Light. Tons of the Ancients.
Savior.
I mean, you get speak with animals at least, but
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, because I know my Oath of the Ancients does something along the lines. Okay, yeah, it does give me Nature's Wrath.
oh, you can turn creatures.
Well, I can turn the Faithless. I don't know if that necessarily.
Oh, it's Fiend and Fae. Sorry.
I mean, I don't know if these things would be considered Fae because they're. All right, I guess I can try speak with animals. All right.
So, perception or speak with animals?
What does speak with animals? What does speak with animals use? I have to look that up again too. Sorry.
It's just an action. You do it to yourself.
Okay, I guess I'll speak with animals. Sure. I don't know what that would fall under in terms of like stats wise.
It just says you gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration.
Essentially, what I would interpret that is advantage on animal handling checks or persuasion checks if it is an animal and speaks.
Okay.
So,
okay.
It's just for 10 minutes you get to talk to animals.
So,
Let's have a good 10-minute combo.
what are you doing there?
All right, I guess I'm going to talk to them.
How would you introduce yourself?
Nice doggy.
Good doggy, nice doggy.
Butter dog.
Oh, great beasts of the great frost winter. Step forward so that we may communicate.
Damn, that is super respectful for them.
Okay, so as you call them out, you hear one faint click of a branch. And who says we are animals? Are you calling us something less?
My apologies, for I've not come across beings such as yourself before.
And you see coming out from the shadows where the click was a set of bright blue eyes and white fur. Huge in size. I'm sorry, large in size. Where it would be equivalent of a dire wolf or a Irish wolfhound in terms of
Basically,
height.
this thing is staring me in the eyes. We're eye level to each other, basically. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Big doggy.
You really doogie.
So
Part of me wants to do that, but no. Let's.
I smell the snack has brought you to us.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. You.
I'm assuming he's referring to you.
Yes. Different form though. I was the rainbow bird.
As opposed to the rainbow fish.
Doesn't change your status any. So, I assume you were the one that woke us up.
On accident.
You threw fire on accident.
Well, if you will let me to explain, it's a long story, and I don't think we have time for a long story, do we?
I think me and my friends would love to hear it.
Okay, and I'm gonna take the opportunity to have a nice long conversation with them.
And in this little clearing,
Mm-hmm.
you see another wolf
Mm-hmm.
and another.
Mm-hmm.
Two more pop out.
It's a total of 3 still, right?
Oh no, it's a total
No.
of 5 now.
Ah, fuck. Wait, how did he get 5 already?
He's waking his other packs.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Why?
that's right.
There was a time between us talking to DeVito and them running off, so they probably have woken up some of their kin.
Mm-hmm.
So, explain.
So, I go on to explain that the search of the day, asking around for things, my frustrations, and then finding this cliffside that I thought was abandoned, Great cliffside, beautiful cliffside. I think it was one of the greatest cliffsides I've ever seen, and and said, you know what? I'm still frustrated. I didn't want to cause any damage to the forest or the people of the settlement, so I decided to do it at an inanimate object. It was my bee that I started to talk like that bee. It was my bee that I didn't know you were there. If I would have known there, 100% don't do it, But it was letting out stress. And, I feel like I was severely punished by becoming a dum-dum bird, as you would call it.
Ignorance does not mean forgiveness. What would you be willing to give us as payment? Because you see this, and he moves over, and you see the end of his tail,
Oh my god.
which is now a extra crispy remnant.
Wait, did I just take this fucker's tail off?
It is still a tail, but the fur is very badly burned.
What do I do that can have him all?
Can my
And you
can
and as you can see, a brother over there. You look at brother, with the one he's gesturing at. This wolf has a bit of extra fluff around his neck.
He has what?
He has an extra bit of fluff around his neck.
Mhm.
And you can see the spot where there used to be a fluff mark on top of his head. But now there is a divot. And
wait, hold on. The way am I thinking it right? So like he just has like there's just a giant like bald spot there.
it is like a bit of something flaming had pushed through his hair, singeing it on the way, leaving a perfect U-shaped divot in his otherwise lovely mane. And he takes his seat, and you still see like a little like poof of like ember still there, and the extreme expression of, yeah, about that.
Only fucking you. Question. Can my lay of hands repair fur damage?
Oh, you can heal the wounds, but you can't heal the fur. At least right now.
At least right now. I think it's more of a pride thing at this point, Chris.
That's more of a restoration spell. Probably lesser.
I'm trying to see, is there anything I can do?
Well, there's a couple of things my character could do, I guess.
What's the restoration?
Well, I mean, all right, out of character. So hear me out, Carlos. My character wants to make sure his people are okay.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, as much as your character is a pain in the ass to him right now, you are one of his people. I'm thinking get into a contract with this thing.
Oh no, I was
Save your
we were
life.
about to start negotiations right now. I just wanted to see what kind of damage I did. And I was seeing where I was at.
You did epic comedy damage.
Oh no, I feel like I'm laughing over here, dude. That's fucking great.
So, what have you to give us for this insult?
Well, first of all, a formal apology is in order, so I really do want to apologize to all of you. You know, and I more lead to the two who took the more damage. You know, I feel that disrespect.
Reverse Mohawk shit going on here.
Because I'm trying to be serious. Oh, god damn it, Chris. Okay, hold on. Let me compose this a little bit. Okay, fuck me. What am I negotiating? Okay,
Your life, basically.
Yeah, proper apology, a formal apology, you know, to the two who I very rudely singed, scorched. What's the proper word here?
Singed.
It would be singed.
Singed. It'd be singed.
And the main one that's been talking to, he would probably be under scorched.
Yeah, you know, I do apologize.
Do a persuasion check for your apology.
Of course. How can I forget my persuasion checks? John just loves rolling. 10 plus 6?
16.
16.
Apologies given, but not accepted.
Wait, did it work? Did it not work?
You've insulted winter itself. And the pack begins taking a couple of more steps closer.
Well, for my what's discretion? No, my
Transgression.
for my transgression. Thank you, Ken. For my transgression, what would you feel is a suitable payment, if you will?
For waking us, that would be an extra harsh winter for your kind. As we would love to pick out any stragglers you might have. For Brother's Fur, we would like a mockery out of one of you. And for your assault to me, Leader of Winter, I want the one that lied to me.
Oh, the dodo. Well, Chris, it looks like we're gonna have to fight. Winter itself, by the way.
I'm gonna have to owe this fucker a favor now. You know that, right?
More than likely.
All right. This is where I step in. Then I guess.
This is where I let you take over.
This is where you two both make new character sheets.
Yeah, I'm already starting with a new one here.
Yeah, I'm honestly doing the same thing too now.
After stream, what are you guys doing in the moment?
Great being of winter. This one is my as pack. Do you have a name that I could call you?
Shard.
Shard. You good?
Did you hear something else, Carlos?
No. That's funny as fuck though. You know what you're doing, John.
Mm-hmm.
Shard, creature of the winter. As you are leader of your pack and have full and responsible for your pack mates, I am responsible for mine. For this one is one of my pact, and I accept full responsibility for this. In what way could we come to an agreement on this? A trade? A favor?
Persuasion.
$17.
What kind of favor?
We give him the Sphinx. That'd be more than enough. I'm pretty sure they eat that shit motherfucker up. And he's already in a bowl. We killed two birds, one stone, man. What do you think, bro?
This is Aku's time to bargain. So, no fair. What is the favor you're willing to give?
Be it a quest, a task that you may ask of me personally. Whatever it is, if you so want to create a contract with me, I will be willing to. And I guess just as a as a gesture, I know in some cultures it means something, but I know it might not necessarily mean to him, but I basically take my blood spear and I just put it into the ground. Put it into the ground to show that I'm basically willing to accept the consequences for my people's blunder, kind of thing, you know?
We typically sleep this time of year. Well, we sleep this time of year because members of our Eastern Pack were destroyed by a foul creature because they would not submit to them. And he is coming in a few months up to the Illfather's mountain. I want the leader's horns.
And who is this leader?
They call him Baphomet, leader of the Horde of Horns.
Wait, who?
He is leader of the
Jesus
Horde of
fucking
Horns.
Christ, John.
John, you piece of shit.
Wait. I'm sorry, I'm lost here. What the fuck's going on?
Just Google Baphomet and then see if you still love me.
Baph.
No, I'm looking. A demon lord. Prince of the Beast. Demon Lord Mentor. Horde King. Chaotic Evil. Challenge rating number 23. That's it. Interesting. Do we have any stats on...
Although, to be fair, that is not the current stat block he is.
That doesn't make it sound more enticing, John.
Oh, I know it doesn't.
What is this? Heart Cleaver. Oh no.
All right. Looks like my story progression is going to go a little bit faster than expected, but okay.
Alright, it builds character.
Or in some cases, destroys it.
So we should have backup character sheets, is what I'm hearing.
No.
Yeah, no,
You're fine.
I should have a backup character sheet.
Well, we're not going to let you do it. Or at least you won't let me do... You will not do it by yourself and not drag me along.
To be fair, every player should have a backup character sheet just in case. But you don't have to worry about it this one if you do good strategy with it. Anyways, so do we have a deal?
Agreed.
He walks up to where your spear is, snips it, puts a paw down, imprints it hard, and then blows a little bit of his breath into there, forming a little crystal around his paw, where his paw print was and where your spear is, or was as well. And they sort of like blend together, so where like a paw and a little sphere, or the spear tip, are coming out of each other. Assemble then. You have until this melts. Then I'll return. And it's either the horns or the snack. And they begin walking away. Then you hear brother in the background. What am I going to do about my fur? Shut up, brother. Clopping out of the way.
So he's basically make sure I understand. He wants me to combine the crystal and my spear together.
No, it's already when you pulled out your spear. Eventually, as you pulled it, he sort of like ruddered it out to move it out of the way. Put his paw
The hole that your spear made.
And from the hole that your spear made, and the bottom of his paw are now mixed together. So it looks like a frozen paw print with a spear tip coming out of it.
Okay.
And
Hey, John?
it's just a solid chunk of ice.
Can we get a time frame for how long this ice will be around?
It is the outdoors, despite it having been radically cooled, it's still relatively warm, and it doesn't appear to be melting.
Okay.
For you, Mac, that is something that you might have to do an Arcana check for to determine the
No,
exact
I
time.
was just wondering because, for as far as I'm aware, this is just literally a brick of ice in the middle of spring.
It is, and it's not melting.
Okay.
Oh, because he's a freaking winter guy, so.
I just wanted to be sure on that. That's all.
Yeah, you essentially got your Beauty and the Beast rose.
Oh, I love it.
You have until the last droplet falls.
When was Baphomet coming again?
You said 2 months?
Mhm.
I heard months. 2 months, was it?
No, he just said a few months.
Oh, okay, a few months.
Debbie, let's head back to the village.
Mm-hmm.
You head back to the village. It is early morning. And Mr. Donald, you will be doing excavation, so let's get that over with now.
Yeah. What do you want me to do?
Do a... I'm going to go with the dwarf deal for stonework and have you do a history check.
Okay.
Although technically it's for mason work, I'm going to roll that into acquiring it as well.
That's fine. I was just wondering because I do have a pickaxe and I do have mason's tools.
Oh, you have mason's tools. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, then it's just then it'll be whatever stat you want to justify it with, plus your proficiency bonus. Actually, are you proficient with the mason's tools?
I'm not with mason's tools. I have them though.
Then just your just a stat that you would like to use with it.
All right. I'll just say intelligence, I suppose. Just trying to work smart. All right.
Okay. Or like to try sort of chip away at the individual
Yeah.
bits of metal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I guess then I'll hand the pickaxe over to Legami, try to see if she can give me a hand. If she
Okay.
if she's
Then-
able to help.
Then do advantage.
Okay.
For it's manual labor, and your people are very good at doing manual labor at the moment.
Yeah. I got a 5 and a 17, so plus 4 for intelligence, 21.
Okay. You start digging, and you pull out a good regular backpack's full worth of iron. You see that this vein digs deeper. It would probably take a full team to properly get as much iron for everything that you need, but you got enough to give you a good start.
Yeah. I do still have my bag of holding. I could also just try to also I guess offload some too,
Well, it's like
or whatever you want.
It's like this. How much time do you want to devote yourself to mining this out?
I mean, I figured it was just however much we were expecting to need, because we want to get started on it and then establish like kind of a mining route later on
For
people.
For proper needs, you would need probably to spend an entire other day here. This is enough to get you the baseline of here's how we can get this tool kind of thing.
Right.
To make good like starter set of ironwork tools to begin the mining process.
Gets it started.
Gets it started. That's about what you gathered for right now.
Okay. So then, I don't know how long that would be if that's supposed to be like a whole day or like 3 hours.
No, it'll be like you. This is like dawn till about after to like say like 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So like it eats up your morning time. You get the materials, and if you would like to make your way back, you can.
I do, but I also want to see if we can do like a small encounter to try to help Lugamy get some more combat training in.
Okay. How would you like to assist in her combat training?
I would like to try to find something on our travels that she may be able to like fight, like some kind of creature. If not, then I will. If we fail to find something like on the way, then I'll just try to tell her to do like a spontaneous sparring.
Okay. Well, I would love to get into that, but I do want to call tonight's session relatively soon.
Yeah.
And combat can take a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call tonight's session for right now then. And then first thing next week, we will do your duel with Legamy.
Okay.
Meanwhile, did you guys have fun?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I feel Chris is somewhat broken at what he's going to have to do.
I mean, it's not that bad.
Chris?
I think you guys got the short end of the stick, and I got like a playful.
John turned a natural one into fucking shit.
Into an
He
entire
turned
plot
a
line.
natural one into go kill Baphomet.
Which, by the way, John,
yeah.
I'm looking at just the stats on him. Motherfucker, dude.
Oh no, go look at the lore instead.
No, I am. I saw the lore, and I'm looking at the stats now. Not only do we have to kill this thing. Wait, hold on.
The exact words were he wants the horns.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking. He just wants the horns.
Yeah, you don't just kind of take the horns off a fucking demon lord and call it good.
He's not a demon lord.
Is he not?
There are no demons yet. Oh, there.
Oh.
He is not a demon of abyss yet.
If anything, he's just a huge fiend. If you want to go with that.
No.
A big beefy boy.
No, he's a minotaur.
Oh. Look, Chris, this is what I'm thinking. We slash off the horn. The moment it falls, we grab it and go.
Okay.
I feel Chris's mind spinning into circles. Anyway, I want to thank you guys all for watching. As I have my fun moments tormenting my players. The look of abject horror and Jesus Christ is wonderful to me. It's like butter on my bread. So tasty.
Dude, fuck you. No, continue. Go ahead. I'll talk to you off stream.
Anyways. So, Chris, where can they find you guys again?
All right, you can find me for now, you can only find me on Instagram as Morbidmartyr. I'm an illustrator, freelance, everything. I do emotes for Twitch. I've done emotes for Twitch streamers. I've done logos. I'm actually doing the logo for Carlos, aka Tudyjr, right now, actually. But basically, that's where you can find me for now on Instagram, Morbidmartyr. I will be streaming in the future at some point. Until I get better internet, that will not happen. So, yeah.
Carlos, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at TudyJr_33 or at Twitch or at twitch.tv/TudyJr. I do stream I'll try to stream at least 3 times a day, 3 times a week. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. When we're doing DnD, it's the one day I'll try to be streaming one of these, but we'll see.
And they can find Kent in the bottom of suffering.
Don't do that to the boy. Come on.
He's got that college life, man. He's got to live in the book.
Okay.
And since Kent is too busy with his schoolwork, he doesn't really have any streamer stuff going on at the moment. Anyway, thank you guys all for watching, and hope you had a wonderful time. And see you guys actually next Saturday back at our normal bat time and bat streaming services. Meanwhile, have a lovely night, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Peace.